everyone, and welcome to the Prince Magnum channel where hot rodding and romance do coexist. I'm your host, Prince Magnum. This is my lovely wife, Princess Fhaie, and this is a Q&A that a lot of you have asked for. All right, so we're here, we're live. Ask away your questions. So we imagine that for the first, usually in one of my usual live streams, it usually takes a few minutes for things to kind of start picking up and that sort of thing. So just kind of hang tight, So we're going to kind of chill for a few. I'm here. You're here.
I'm here.
Okay. So we're just kind of waiting for everyone to kind of start arriving. I have no idea what kind of questions we're going to see, but I imagine we'll see a few. Um, I'm sure there'll be a few questions. Now, do bear in mind, some questions we do reserve the right to just not answer. Falls under that category of none ya, or if you prefer, none ya damn business. Some things, it's you just don't ask, okay? So, but we'll do our best to answer as many of your questions as possible. And I think a lot of you can appreciate it. Yes, what's going on, Jesse? Welcome to the live stream. Been a little, we did it a sober talk, kind of like a supplemental to what was going on yesterday. Which that's a big video that I did yesterday. What's up? What? Yes, Q&A time. You can ask your questions. Now bear in mind there are some questions we won't be answering, obviously, but when did we all meet? Gosh, been a little while, hasn't it? I could say that we met online 12 years ago. 12 years ago. Yeah.
I moved in 2011.
Yeah.
And we had known each other for 2 years before I moved.
Yep. We actually met playing World of Warcraft.
Was it a love connection at first, or was it a rocky road to love? Neither.
Neither. It was just
shit. First question, when are you moving out so I can move in and be with Princess? Hold on, I'll be right back.
She's gonna be right back. What's going on, Grave Taker? Good to see you, buddy.
Being on my vape is annoying.
Never. We're kind of, it's just like the package deal, man. What do you expect?
That's scary.
Yeah.
No, I had lip gloss on my vape.
I can totally relate.
No, you can't. I don't put lip gloss on you.
You have.
Okay, once.
Yeah. See? We already have. We have 2. No more.
And no more because I'm infertile. I can't get pregnant.
Yep, no more.
Lip gloss, bad idea.
Yep, that's been a minute ago, actually. All right, keep them coming. Keep them coming. I like those questions. Those are good questions right out of the gate. And we have a daughter and a son together. Now, before we got together, I had 3 before that. 2 daughters and another son. My oldest daughter is actually 19. Second daughter is 17. Yes. How many years?
It's like 12 or 13 years separate.
Actually, it's about 13 and a half. If I remember correctly. Almost 14.
Okay.
See?
I don't want to know.
Yeah, I thought I told you this. I've told you this. It's been a little while, but yes.
Who are you asking that?
Which one?
Because no, never. I trim his hair. That's it. That's just to keep it. That's just to keep it healthy. Me, I have no idea. Last time I cut my hair was when I had my car accident.
Yeah.
Last time I drastically cut my hair was when I had my car accident.
Yep.
They trimmed my hair when I had it colored, but
I have had short hair before and I hated it.
me too.
I've told you that. It's been a little while. I won't cut my hair.
I was asking Prince. Yeah, he won't. It's in his culture not to.
Getting it trimmed, yeah.
Yeah, I'll trim it to keep it healthy, but I tried to convince him to get layers because that'd be fun, but his hair is so thin it may not work. Yes.
Yes, I'm Native American. Part of the indigenous culture. How do you get layers? That's a good one.
It depends on the angle at which you cut your hair. My hair is typically cut at a 180 degree. Basically, that's where you pull all of your hair to the top of your head. That gives you the most drastic layers. There's a 90-degree cut. You pull your hairs directly out from your head. So like this chunk comes from right here, so I would pull it that way, and that's a 90-degree. And each hair is cut at a different angle, so it allows each one to be a different length.
Layers give you volume to your head.
They can, yeah. But it's mainly for texture. Adds texture to your hair. I like the 180 because with how thick my hair is, it not only thins it out a little bit, but it does give me a little bit of boost up top sometimes, depending on how I part my hair.
That's a good question. That's not, I mean, well,
I went to college for it. So.
yeah, I know. And to answer your question, yeah, I'm Native American, or as some people will actually say, outside of the United States, the indigenous culture. They actually, that yeah, outside of the United States, you'll actually hear that. Um, and and also for the record, whenever you hear about the United States outside of the United States, they automatically everyone just says America, and then I automatically got to say, yeah, them dang, Canadians, they're messed up. And it's like, oh,
If you had a chance to travel the world on your own, where would your first destination be? You go first.
honestly, that's a tough one. In this case, would I go, and we're talking, and I'm assuming this is traveling, okay, travel the world. I would love to, obviously, gosh, my first destination I'd probably have to go the European route. It would actually probably be the UK. Because if there's one thing that I love to study is history. History is fascinating to me. I know over there in England, you guys have got some amazing looking cathedrals. Your castles are absolutely amazing, and I mean, it's just one of those things. I would love to stop there and see all the amazing, old world architecture that I have never got to lay eyes on except in picture or in film. I know that's definitely, and of course, then that it'd just be a nonstop tour of Europe because that's just how it is. I mean, there's a lot of that amazing culture that we just don't get here in the United States. We just don't get that. And I know that would be a definite stop. You honey?
I don't know about first location. I've always wanted to go to Canada. I do
Hmm.
want to go to Alaska, which is another state here in the United States.
But this is travel the world.
Right. Well, I mean, the United States is part of the world.
That's true.
Um, but I honestly would really like to go to Ireland.
Ireland. Okay.
Ireland and England.
UK. Mhm.
Yeah, but like
Ireland is separate. Yeah.
specifically,
Yeah,
UK is a large place.
it is. But hope that answers your. I know you got to understand. I know.
I'm really bad with geographics, so
I know I would definitely, and I'm not just saying that to just say that, but the honest goodness truth is I'm one of those ones, even though I'm not, Christian, I would still love to see the cathedrals just because of the old world architecture. I'm like that. I'm crazy like that. But I know, Ian, you'll tell me,
oh, Scotland would be pretty.
Scotland's beautiful, I hear. The Highlands, I hear, is beautiful. Um, so I'll just say it like this, without a question. I mean, I love looking at the old architecture.
Can I
And
be heard okay? I know I'm kind of talking quiet.
can everyone hear Princess Fhaie okay? Holla.
Holla. That's my question for the chat. Can I be heard? Do, 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 do.
Make sure everything is looking good. Just waiting for everyone to keep bringing up your questions. We love them. But mainly, can you hear Princess Fhaie okay? Yes? No? Maybe so?
Everybody fell asleep.
What
They liked your answer so much they all fell asleep.
was the. Oh, that's a good one. My very first car. Well, why don't you go ahead and go, honey?
The first car I ever bought?
Mm-hmm. Because I know the answer to that one.
That would be Vera. It was
Mm.
Did I buy that or did you buy her? I didn't.
We
I
we
didn't
bought
buy,
her,
I
but
didn't buy Beauty.
no, your sister technically did.
My sister bought me Beauty. So Vera would have been the first car.
Nope. That 91 Tempo.
We didn't buy that. That was given to us.
No, we still made payments on that.
It was $50.
No, it was more than that. We bought that car for about 450.
Oh, because if it was 500, we'd have to pay like special taxes on it. Okay, see, I knew there was a 5 in there somewhere.
First car Princess Fhaie and I purchased together. And at this point, you got to remember, this was her first car altogether. It was a 91 Ford Tempo that we called Dinky because it was literally the smallest car I'd ever owned. And the first words out of my mouth, look at this dinky little car. I used to pick these out of the grill of my 78 Camaro. First words out of my mouth. It was cute.
It was cute.
Yeah, it was a cute little car. It's all good. Now, the first car I ever bought was a 1971 Nova. Now, Ian, you have seen one of these. Remember when we did the the drag strip live stream and you wanted to see that one blue car, that 71 Nova that was run by that one Vietnam veteran, him and his son were the team racing that car at the drag strip. I had one at one time. Not quite that dramatic, but I had a 71 Nova that was like that.
Thank you. I'm
Good to
getting
see
ready
you,
redo
Pinky.
my hair too, so it's just gonna be blue again.
No, nothing wrong with that. I like him, Pinky. That was good. So, yeah, Ian, my first car was like that blue one that. Have I ever felt trapped?
In my love. Sure, you
I don't
felt
know.
trapped.
Who hasn't? Come on.
I mean, like physically trapped? Childhood. Emotionally trapped?
Who hasn't? That's a pretty vague question.
Based on your name, though, if you start pushing anything on us, you will be banned immediately.
Good question, though. Good question, though.
Just be prepared.
Mm-hmm. Cream soda. Don't drink soda very often. Not super often, though.
You've been drinking enough of mine, I had to buy you your own.
Good question. Keep them coming. Like right now, everyone's got their hackles up.
Well, it's really hard to really come up with questions
Yeah.
in general. Which one is your favorite cinnamon character you've done? Oh, you're talking about the different makeup styles.
Different makeup styles? Ooh, that's a good question. The very first Boy George one we did, which when you started kind of developing the makeup from there, and that's after doing that Boy George one where the star was done underneath my eye.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
I don't know. I guess it could be. I mean, really, it could be. If you're crazy enough, why not?
Ian asked, have you both ever met a celebrity?
Well, that is a good question. You want to go?
No, I have never met a celebrity.
I have. It was kind of a screwed up deal, but I have. One.
Oh, sorry, the mayonnaise question got me.
Mayonnaise question. But yeah, Pinky, to answer your question, make sure I answered it correctly. My personal favorite was the when I was done up like Boy George, which the star that was done under my eye translated to the heart that's under Cinnamon's eye now. You ever wondered about that?
Did Boy George have the star?
Yeah, I did. And the one for It's a Miracle. Now, Ian, to answer your question, I have met one celebrity that I can think of off the top of my head. I'll grab it. I haven't been over on Discord yet today. I don't get over there enough. Good to see you. And the celebrity I actually met, and I've told you this, it's been a while since I brought it up. Paul Stanley of Kiss. John C. Why not? But yes, it was actually Paul Stanley of Kiss.
We're spamming, so guess what happens?
How I met him was we heard that he was going to be at the Wentworth Art Gallery up in St. Louis. So we loaded up in the some friends of mine. We went up there to meet him. Come find out he was really only there for an art exhibition because at the time he was actually doing he was selling some of his artwork. Some of it was downright amazing. I thought it was amazing. Some of it was like, that is ridiculous. Just no, that is not art. Well, he was only meeting with people that were buying art that day. I mean, I looked at it, and like I said, I may not be I'm not really an artist type. I mean, I could think it through, but that's about it. So it was one of those deals that, you know, um, it's just one of those deals. So that's kind of where, so I mean, I was really only, a few, what?
You're blocking me out.
Sorry. I was only maybe a few feet from him, to be honest with you. So
Did you get to talk to him actually?
I didn't get a chance to, but and there was one other celebrity that I met, Brett Hall, the hockey player from the St. Louis Blues.
Ah, I remember you telling me about that.
Yep. And that, oh, I was scared to death. I was 14 years old, but that was another one that I met. Other than that, that's it. That's really it. Well,
I've never met a celebrity. I've had an encounter with an actor before.
who's the actor?
That's why they're not a celebrity. I don't know who they were. I went to an actual show before I moved out of my family's home, my childhood home. My dad and I had this thing where we would go to Circus du Soleil,
Mm-hmm.
and on the second trip, we only went twice, two different shows. On the second one, they had some sort of I don't really remember, interestingly enough, but there was one of the characters was a king of some sort, and our seats were right next to the aisle in the audience,
Mm-hmm.
and the king's this song that they were doing, the king was singing it. He would come up into the aisles and he would get into the crowds, and he went up the aisle that we were sitting next to, crossed in front of me, sat down on my dad's lap, and patted me on the head. I was really excited about that.
That's awesome.
Probably not a celebrity.
No, I don't know.
I mean, I would hope he's a celebrity in his own eyes. I don't know who he was though.
Oh, wow.
See, I met Randy Travis back in 1990 during the Iraq War. He was at the hospital I was at the time, visiting the troops that were injured. Neato, Chairman.
That is
I
awesome.
hope he was there visiting and not being treated. Ian says, serious question for Prince, and I mean serious. You've been saying you've been sober for 15 years. When are you going to stop saying you're an alcoholic and get rid of Sober Man?
Okay. Let's run through the bases real quick. Once I'll explain it like this. When it comes to alcoholism, think pickle. Okay? Think pickle. If you take a cucumber and you turn it into a pickle, can you somehow turn it back into a cucumber?
He's visiting. I really can't believe he had a stroke.
Yep. And the other thing is that regardless, everybody needs guidance. And Sober Man has been an important part of my guidance for many years. You might want to say that there's a lot of talents and capabilities that he's passed on to me. And I know a lot of you, talk about some of the things that I do here on the channel, that, if you will, you guys say is really awesome and everything. Well, Sober Man's the one who really did a lot of that. So the answer is, for right now, we're happy. I'm happy working with Sober Man and helping me stay sober. Now, your question about alcoholism, that's actually a commonplace one. Most people don't fully understand that it is a terminal disease. It stays with you. It doesn't go away.
God bless Sober Man.
Do we like going to the theater? Are you talking movie theater or to watch play acting?
I mean, regardless of that distinction, the answer is yes for me.
Yes, as a matter of fact, we actually went.
I have a friend who is into theater and acting, and he played the lead role of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. He played as Dr. Frankenfurter. And well, that's one of my favorite movies ever, obviously. So
And the play was just amazing. They did an amazing job.
he was fantastic, of course. His girlfriend was in there too, as I think a backup singer or whatever.
Well, it wasn't necessarily an intervention. It's kind of a. I knew what you meant. It wasn't so much an intervention. I mean, I'll have Chairman, the next sober talk we do, please do me.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do another one. Maybe not right away. I have to be in the mood to drink. It's funny because of almost every day at work, I'm like, God, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna drink like all of my alcohol, of which I have like half a bottle, and I never do. Continue. Sorry.
Good question. Chairman, next sober talk, remind me to tell the story of how I met Sober Man. I'll tell you that story. It's an interesting story, to say the least.
It's a long story meant for sober talk.
Yeah. It would take more time to do. Yeah. Yeah. Please remind me so I can tell that story. Come on, give me a good one. Don't be shy. Mhm. Hey, we've had some good ones.
What do you mean, been on holiday?
Their word for vacation.
Oh, does a home vacation count?
Technically, yeah.
Where?
We go on trips every now and again.
How long? How long do you have to be off for it to count as a vacation? Hi, Natalie.
Hi, Natalie.
It seems like every time we travel, we have like a purpose rather than just relaxing. There was the wedding.
Mm-hmm.
There was the funeral.
Yeah. Grandma's funeral.
I feel like every time we travel, like outside of state, it's always been for some legit purpose. It's never just been to chill out and relax. So I guess technically, no.
No, we haven't had a chance to.
I've had 3 new views on my latest videos of today. Awesome, Chairman. Keep
That
it
is
up.
awesome.
Just a question to Princes.
Yeah, well, I think it's supposed to be for you and us.
Oh,
Isn't it? Yeah.
Princess. Okay. Are we ever going to do Among Us again? It was fun to do with you and Ian. I'm not sure. Everyone was really inconsistent with it. So as of right now, no. But maybe sometime. I wish I could get the views I got on my video about the PlayStation Network crashing on me on my other videos. That's how it is sometimes, though. Keep up the work, though, and you'll get a video that gets lots of views.
Yeah, some of my videos, it takes a moment to really nail it down. Sunset, welcome to the live stream.
Hello, Sunset.
Yeah.
Makes me feel uncomfortable. It doesn't offend us, dear. Why would it offend us? The whole point of YouTube is to watch what you enjoy.
Exactly.
If you don't enjoy it, don't watch it. We would never force you to watch something of ours just because we want the views. If you don't want to watch it, don't watch it.
There are some people that don't.
I don't enjoy the Cinnamon Lives. I pop in just enough to give him grief, and then I go do my own thing.
I don't know why, because you love.
Shut up. I can watch Cinnamon just as long as she doesn't dress up like Harley Quinn ever again. I feel like you're trying to reverse psychology us, Chairman. I watched a Cinnamon video earlier. Nearly please don't die.
She nearly died from laughter.
If Magnum is cinnamon, is Fhaie Jessica? I am not that pretty.
I disagree. You're prettier.
Jessica Rabbit is fucking gorgeous. I have considered trying to do a cosplay of her though, but question for both of you: if you guys had to fight each other, who do you think will win?
That's a good question.
Prince.
What?
You would win. Jessica Rabbit is anime, not real. That's okay. Cinnamon's not technically real either. Besides, Jessica Rabbit has big melons. Yeah, she does. I have never found a woman like that in real life. Trust me, I have looked. Natalie thinks I would win.
Really? Okay.
What do you think?
What do I think? Yeah, you'd probably kick my ass. I'm old.
That's the way I like my men.
Mm-hmm. And just before y'all say anything, because bear in mind, I'm 41, Princess Fhaie is 28. Before y'all say anything, no, I did not rob the cradle. She robbed the rocking chair.
Damn straight. I
I
don't date boys. Does Magnum ever beat his meat when he cooks? When he cooks it, and I don't mean your dick. If the meat requires tenderization, then yes.
Good question.
Chairman says I'm older than you. Older than who? Older is better, right? Yeah, I think so. Older than you.
Mm. What's going on, Viable? Good to see you.
Will you? Dirty joke.
No, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Just be careful so YouTube doesn't spank your hands.
Fhaie is sus. In what sense? Of course I'm sus. The quiet ones are always sus.
Good to see you, Viable. Good Q&A tonight. So far, so good.
There's a petition to get Susan, the CEO of YouTube, fired.
Really? Honestly, you need to fire the board.
Hello, Mike G. Question for Princess. Would you ever do a cooking video? Yeah, sure, I guess. I don't know. Have to be for like the right recipe, I guess. Fhaie, you are alive. You passed out the last time we heard you. I wasn't passed out, but I was definitely on my way out. When you guys met, was it love at first sight? He says so. I don't believe in love at first sight, but he says so. Yeah, the YouTube needs new owners and new staff to run the website the right way.
That's a good question, Natalie. Oh, Mike G likes your hair.
Oh, thank you, Mike.
Is Fhaie a good cook?
I don't think so, but he eats it. I follow the recipes that...
Did you injure your fist talking about the glove?
Oh, no, this is my drawing glove. I was drawing just before this and I just hadn't taken it off. I do things digitally, and so dragging my hand, just the skin of your hand on the screen, can make the lines inconsistent. So I bought a glove, which is way too big for my hand, to slide on the screen better. And so I don't smudge my screen.
She was actually beating on me.
It was a hilarious stream. You kept giving out about Prince taking your alcohol away. I can go back and check because I told him to take it away.
Yeah, I was told.
Were you drawing a naked model? No, that was a couple days ago. I'm trying to learn the human anatomy. I did the sketch for tonight's Phaie's Corner. I figured I would do the sketch and then do the line work on stream. Okay, question for Faye. What's the one thing Prince does that really drives you crazy? Oh, my phone's dying. There's a lot. The first one that comes to mind, honestly, are you talking about crazy bad or like crazy in love? Like, can you specify which one you're talking about? Wait, what? Yeah, in order to learn the human anatomy, the best way to do it is to draw a human naked. I hate drawing humans. So I've been trying to make it interesting for myself in that aspect. So I won't say any more on that because YouTube will get mad. As angry, that annoys me. If I should ask a question or make a statement and his response is or he grunts at me, that really gets on my nerves. Have you been to Happy House Buffet in Monette? No, we don't really travel all that much. Are your an
anthropomorphic drawer?
Yes, I draw mostly animals. And in trying to draw the human anatomy, yes, I draw furries. I am one, so I'm gonna draw them. Same question for you. What is something that I do that annoys the shit out of you? I exist.
No. That's a good question.
Not yet, Sunset. Maybe someday. I'm hoping to.
No, I don't.
What's a gimp suit?
Remember?
Is that like a
Dominator's outfit, and shit like that?
So like leather spandex?
Yeah, more or less.
That sounds.
That's a good question, Viable, and I'll be absolutely honest with you. Can't think of anything off the top of my head that pisses me off.
Kiss his ass kick. I'm sure he'll come up with something.
I
know what annoys the shit out of you that I do.
What?
I play devil's advocate too much in conversation.
Yeah.
Full body leather suit with zippers. It's a sex outfit. Cool. Can I get one? Princess, if Prince had to work away for a couple of months and he couldn't use the car, would you sell it or just let it sit there and collect rust? I wouldn't sell it. I would try to go out and start it every once in a while so that it would not just sit there. And every once in a while, I might take it for a joyride.
With Lena, while Princess Fhaie is away, unable to drive her, that's when I would be as much into working on her as possible. Because she's sitting. Now's the time to get the stuff done. When Princess Fhaie comes back, honey, here's what I got done. I'm crazy like that.
Who's a better driver, Fhaie or Prince? Lol. I say Princess.
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to just kind of say, it depends.
I mean...
Oh, shit. Hang on here. Why did it do that? Just why? Piece of
fucking everything up.
I know it.
I used to be a lot worse, and I'm only getting better.
When Princess Fhaie first started driving, it was rough. I'll kind of leave it there on that notion. But what I will say is that I insisted that she learn how to drive stick shift. And when she learned how to drive stick shift, that was the game changer. Now, when it comes to driving normal with a stick shift, manual transmission for some of you, just driving around town, totally fine. Actually, in some cases, better than me.
Bye, Chairman. Have a good day.
Take it easy, Chairman. But when it
I'm
comes to laying down the serious, getting with it, laying on the speed and all that good stuff, that's my department. I
I'm definitely a more patient driver than you are.
driving each. Oh, I got that covered. Driving each other crazy.
Oh, you drive me crazy more than I drive you crazy.
Yep, I got that covered. But just a little bit before the live stream, you said some. Oh, Princess Fhaie asked me to draw her a bath. Okay, asked me to draw her a bath. What did I have to turn around and say? You know, I'm not that much of an artist. And she kind of sat there a moment like, what? And I'm sitting there just laughing. And it dawned on her what I was getting at. And she took her, took a flip flop and started smacking me in the shoulder with it.
Yeah, that joke required spousal abuse.
Yep.
Princess, if you had the chance to drive Lena on a drag strip, would you do it? It would really be a hard choice on that one because, like, the adrenaline junkie would be like, fuck yeah, fucking do it. But the responsible part of me is like, bitch, that's your only car. Don't. It would be an internal battle.
Yep. I'd so do it.
If you can choose between a good night out with friends or a romantic evening in that home with your wife or your husband, what will you do? Romantic evening. Fuck friends.
Fuck them guys. No.
I don't really have any friends outside of work. I have like one friend at my current job and one friend from my old job, and that's really it. My best friend from like middle school just dropped me like a little while ago. It was like, I don't think we need to be friends anymore. So friends will eventually stab you in the back.
Not all of them.
Local friends will stab you in the back.
Yeah, local friends, yeah, will sometimes do that. But I've got some friends that I've had since high school.
Yeah, and how often do you talk?
Hmm.
How often do you talk? Would they come to your aid
I would hope they
in
would.
a heartbeat?
I would hope they would. I know one in particular. And his family's adopted us a long time ago.
Talking about T-Bone?
Yeah.
He doesn't count. He's family.
Yeah, see? Okay. But we started off as old high school buddies.
You say that, but I've had one friend for. That's awesome, Mike.
See? Well, that's why we said local friends, and that's here in the United States.
Well, I'll say my friends. My local friends.
I've got friends that I've had for years.
I apparently like picked the wrong people to be friends with. My picker's wrong. I make better friends online. I had a friend that I was getting really close with, and I have a tendency to stop communication. It's just what I do. I prefer to be alone, and so I'll stop communication, especially when my depression gets high or my anxiety gets high or whatever. I tend to clam up. I don't like going out with friends very often. I have to be in a very specific mood. And this person was just like, she would come in to my work to get pizza. This was when I was working at Little Caesars. And she would be like, hey, I missed you. And I'd be like, hey, I missed you too. And she was like, no, you don't. You can text me. You have my number. I was like, yeah, but you know I don't like talking all that much. And she was like, nah, that's bullshit. So I was like, okay, I'm done talking to you, like, deliberately. So, fuck you.
And I'm one, I just get working so much. If you guys had a chance to dye your... What color are you doing next?
I'm redoing the blue now. But the next color, I don't know. I was thinking of just going back to black, but I've done almost every color now.
I thought about coloring my hair black.
I was thinking of coloring your hair silver.
It's already doing that.
Yeah, let's brush it along.
Right? My hair's already.
Thank you. I'm just gonna deepen the color. Either today or tomorrow.
Good question. No, actually, my hair used to be a jet black with auburn highlights, but it's getting lighter now. Going over there with a truck. Good question, though.
Put a little more blue, Faye, is my advice. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna do the whole thing. I'm not gonna lighten though. Like I have a lot of regrowth. I'm not gonna lighten it because eventually I want to go back to a normal color. Prince, let's turn your hair silver.
It's already turning that color.
Honestly, getting to silver from this would be really freaking hard.
It's doing it on its own.
Yeah, but I'm impatient.
Way we figure it, if all works out, I'll stay really young looking, but my hair will turn silver so people won't know whether to give me a senior citizens discount or card me.
We got about 15 more minutes before we end the stream.
Then,
Got any more questions? Go for it.
yeah.
Bleh. Hello.
Hey, Addie, welcome to the live. Doing a Q&A tonight. Ask away.
Found my first grade here last week. Boy, was I shocked. Not as shocked as the other 3 people. Cute.
Can I have a cookie?
Oh, I thought you ate them all.
That's why she wants a cookie, because she ate them all.
Can't have my cookies.
Favorite movies?
Can you specify genre? There's so many.
All right, real quick. Favorite movies. Wait, it's supposed to make it some more concrete like.
What?
Any favorite movies? Just toss them out there. He's talking. It's a Brad joke.
My.
Yes.
Did you want to go first on the movies? Sorry.
Why don't you go ahead and go?
I like the Saw series. I like the Tremors movies. Just about any horror movie.
Hmm.
I love my horror movies.
For me, my favorite movies. The Punisher movie from 2004. Ian, I need to send you a clip. Let's see. I sent one to Raven a while back, and he's like, "Okay, that's pretty cool."
The first 3 are the best in my opinion. You have to have the trilogy. The others are just kind of sprinkles.
Yeah.
What is your guys'
But
favorite?
there are more movies, real quick. No, you're okay, baby. All of the Star Trek movies, all of them, love them all. And I didn't say Star Wars. I'm talking Star Trek. You know, the good stuff. Actual science fiction. Yeah. Aliens. Yeah, okay. I know some people like Aliens.
That's one of my favorite series. It's sci-fi.
The first 2 Predator movies are our favorites. I haven't got to see those in a while. Pretty much almost every 80s action movie. Favorite. Hey, what's going on, J-Dog?
What is that?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
What is your guys' favorite food, TV show, movies, music, sports, video games? Okay, so food. Where these are going to be quick one answer
okay.
questions. Food, sushi for me.
Mexican food.
TV show. Go for it.
Forever Night.
I don't have one. Movies, we just did that. Music.
Kiss, AC/DC, Aerosmith, and Typo Negative.
Carbon-based life forms and Queen. Sports.
Hockey and drag racing.
Golf.
Go. Okay.
Video games.
Legend of Zelda series.
It doesn't matter if it's a game, I'll try it. Faye, there was a new Tremors only came out about 4 months ago.
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah.
We got it.
I watched it. It's
Good one.
It's okay. Look what's bigger from the bunker in the first movie. Yeah, that bloke's in all of the movies. It had to be drag racing for you, Prince. You two should be on TikTok. I would love to see that. I have a TikTok.
So do I. I don't.
Not together. I don't know why I'm not seeing that.
Oh, here's a good one. How did you two meet and how long have y'all been together? That's a good one.
I'm not seeing that person's comments in here.
I can easily.
All messages are visible. Okay. Thank you.
We have been together when you first came here.
It was 2011.
2011. 10 years. Been married, oh my God, 2014.
My watch is dead.
You killed it.
I kill you. Pew, pew, pew.
Okay. And of course.
And we met on World of Warcraft.
There's a
specifically, okay,
oh boy. Story time.
Specifically, it was in September, and there's an event on World of Warcraft in September called the Baru Fest, which I think is a take on Oktoberfest. For like, I think that's a German thing. I'm not sure. It's about alcohol, ironically enough. And this was one of the few times that I was ballsy enough to speak in the channel called Trade Chat, which is where you can talk to anybody who is in a major city. It doesn't matter if it's the same major city or a different major city. If you're talking Trade Chat, you can talk to people. And I put in there that I was looking for a very specific character to help in this in a holiday run that I was trying to do. And he was the one that responded. And then we got our asses handed to us. All of my friends left. All of his friends left. And he was like, oh, well, I need to go anyways and get ready for an AA convention in the morning. And I was like, oh, AA, cool. I knew what that was at the time. And I was severely, like, I was just learning about what depression was and how that was what it was that is affecting me and stuff like that. And I was having a really bad depressive episode because we were failing nonstop. So I was like, at this rate, I could easily see myself becoming an alcoholic. Obviously, I'm not, but you know. So he said, give me 5 minutes of your time.
I couldn't type fast enough.
So 10 years later.
She's still giving me 5 minutes of her time.
I'm still giving 5 minutes of my time.
Longest 5 minutes you're ever going to see.
Longest 5 minutes of my life.
And we make it. Thank you so much, Addie. Appreciate that. Yeah, viable. Yeah, it had to be drag racing.
Last chance for questions.
Come on, get them out there. Questions. You calm yourselves.
And get out there too and get some.
Oh, Natalie likes the story.
So,
Addie likes it as well. Yep.
Then
Yeah.
we talked for 2 years, and then I moved.
Hmm. Which we don't talk about this very often. At that time, I was seeing somebody else. I was actually living with them. We didn't obviously work out too well. She was a bit of a psycho. That seems to be what I usually get a lot of.
What do you mean usually? That is what you get. I'm a fucking psycho.
No, you're not. No, nutty, but you're not psychotic. Rock cat.
Rock cat.
Yeah, it's maybe wrong.
It's rock cat.
Rock cat. Anyhow,
Great duo. Do you guys fancy anyone? What do you mean?
I think I know what he means.
What do you mean fancy anyone? Do you mean like the whole celebrity thing we were talking about? Like celebrity crush?
Oh, yeah, yeah. I think that's what we might be going with here. And what are your favorite Fortnite skins and why?
Which question are we answering first?
Let's go ahead and answer while Ian's trying to, I'm sure, clarify, do we fancy anyone? Because that's a little vague for me. Could you give me a little bit more to work with on that question? And what are your favorite skins in Fortnite and why? Your favorite. Go ahead, babe. I'll let you start it off.
Any skins that are gifted to me, I adore. But the Xenomorph is my ultimate favorite right now. Because I love the Alien series.
Okay. For me, well, we got another one coming up, but it's going to be Faye's Corner. She's going to be doing artwork tonight. Don't worry, you're here now. My favorite skin is the Blast Off skin because it allows me to kind of customize it to fit how I feel. It just has a lot of options, and I really enjoy that. I really don't. Cinnamon does not. Well, you can ask Cinnamon that one later. I'm sure she'll be glad to answer you that question, Mikey G. I think Cinnamon, her favorite is the bright bomber, and for competition, she likes the dark bomber when she's really serious about the game. She likes to use the dark bomber, but typically speaking, from what I understand, Cinnamon likes the bright bomber. Says that it fits her personality.
No, thanks, I'll pass.
I mean, you would be better off asking her. I mean, I'm sure she would be glad to answer that question for
He
you.
just said he'd pass on asking.
Yeah. Or you could always do the try not to laugh at Cinnamon challenge. I know she'll be glad to take you up on that one, Mikey G.
He doesn't want to do that.
Teasing with them. But like I said, for me, and the reason why I really like the Blast Off skin.
Oh, I mean, fancy crush. It could be anyone in the world, celebrity friends, or someone at work. I have a celebrity crush.
Yeah, okay.
It's Daniel Avedon, lead singer of a Ninja Sex Party, co-singer of Starbomb, co-host of Game Grumps. His stage name is Danny Sexfang.
Myself,
I think he's super cute.
I really don't have one, be honest with you.
You used to.
Well,
What was her name?
okay. I guess you could say, I guess you could say I would still. Cyndi Lauper.
Yeah.
There you go. Actually, I will put it like this because there are people that do know that there is actual video footage of me on stage singing on this channel. Um, now that I've said that, let me also say that when I was a kid, I always wanted to, in Cyndi Lauper's song Time After Time, there was a guy that sang, kind of a backup part. I wanted to be that guy. Hey, what's going on, Sean?
Hi, Sean.
Cyndi Lauper. Today, if you were to ask me on that particular question, I'd still want to do one with the lead singer of Heart. I would want to do a duet with her. Other than that, I don't really have anything as far as a celebrity crush.
I wouldn't mind doing a song with Daniel.
Okay. Good to see you, Sean. We're doing a Q&A. We're actually getting ready to wind it down. But Princess Fhaie will be live for Faye's Corner here just shortly. And while we're also on the subject, there is Prince Magnum channel merchandise. There is Prince Magnum channel merchandise.
Thank you. Bless you.
Thank you. Yes, there is merch.
I will say also for Faye's Corner tonight, it is a no mic, chill drawing stream. I will not be speaking. I still will communicate. I will still be typing in chat. But I've discovered that YouTube or whoever is in charge of the carbon-based lifeform music is not like copyright written it. There's no, every time I've used it, YouTube has never thrown a fit. So we will be chilling listening to carbon-based lifeforms while I draw. And if we should complete the drawing in this thing, it will be up on Teesprings.
He wants a keychain.
I don't know if Teesprings has keychains, but I shall keep an eye out on them.
We'll see what we can do
for them.
There is now two different. There's now two different things that you. Well, two
pieces.
Yeah, there's a Project Spirits logo and some of Princess Fhaie's artwork now available on Teespring, Magnum store Magnum's online through Teespring. Yes, we have our own merch line. What do you think of that? Automatically, I immediately started thinking about the whole thing with that joke that I do playing Fortnite. Slam! It goes out the window. What is it, boy? Did Lassie? What is it, Lassie? Did little Timmy fall down the fucking well again? That little bastard! One of us here isn't right. Okay, it's me. Any more questions? Get them done. Get them out there. That's a good one.
What do you think? Maybe like 3 more questions and then we'll go.
Oh, well.
For fuck's sake, love you guys.
Mikey G.
Love you too, Mike.
Nah, you ain't late. The real excitement's going to be later. This is just kind of something that we got asked to do, and we had to snake it in there, I guess you could say.
If you have any last-minute questions, get them out now.
Come on. Come on, think different. I know you got at least a couple. Get them in there. Snake them in there. Oh, you'll save them? Okay. Who uses more shampoo?
I do, because I shampoo my hair twice in one sesh. I've been trying to get Prince to color my hair with me forever. He won't do it.
I'm afraid I'll fuck it up.
If you can pick someone to do Q&A next, who would you pick and why? Who's done it already?
I know
Ian
Ian.
did it. Mike and Danny did it. Who hasn't done it? I wouldn't let him cut my hair. You can easily fuck that up. You can't fuck up coloring your hair one color.
Really? I know I could. I could fuck. You're talking to a guy who could screw up an iron oval, fuck up a cannonball.
Whoever wants to do a Q&A, I guess.
I would love to come to the UK. Would love it. Yeah, Princess Fhaie uses more shampoo.
I'm also the only one that uses conditioner.
Mm-hmm. We're doing good, Simon. Good to see you, buddy. Now, Princess Fhaie has cut my hair in live stream before. You actually caught us. We're on the downhill slope of this stream. We're getting ready to kind of chill out a bit. Princess Fhaie is going to go live for Faye's Corner tonight. Art and music, chill stream, okay? Well, that's what it is.
Mm-hmm. I didn't say nothing. Sorry, I disassociated for a second.
He's talking. I'm going to just kind of numb out. Favorite cosplay?
I know what I want you to do.
Oh, no.
Has anyone ever seen Black Butler?
Oh, God.
I'd love to do you up as Sebastian. So I named my phone Sebastian because I love that anime so much. I've seen the whole thing like twice.
There you
Hello,
go.
Broken Mike.
Hey, the Heartbreaker, Broken Mike. How you doing? 10 p.m. UK. That would be 4 o'clock p.m. our time.
They're behind us?
No, they're ahead of us 6 hours.
Explain Sebastian? Black Butler? Black Butler is about I think he's like 12 years old, a kid that his parents are Lord and Lady. They own in England. They own a toy making company and they die in a house fire. The kid, his name is CL, almost dies in the fire, but he makes a deal with a demon, Sebastian, that if he saves him and helps him find out who killed his parents, he will give him his soul. Demons love souls in this one, so Sebastian was like, fuck yeah, let's do it. And so the entire series is just them working together and to go find who killed his parents. Well, CL actually works for the Queen as her watchdog, in that he will he kind of a detective sort of deal. He helps solve issues in the cities in England or whatever that she wants solved. And Sebastian is his butler, and he basically goes with him everywhere. He does exactly what he wants all the time. And oh god, Sebastian's so fucking cute.
I know what. If I was gonna do a cosplay, I would have to so do Harley Quinn because you all know I'm that way.
I'm doing absolutely fantastic. How are you? We are good, Mike.
We're doing good. Mike, I almost got that video done. I'll go into details for you and Ian later, kind of off to the side, where I can tell you guys what it is that I'll be doing. But I don't want to. It's one of those ones that I'll explain it later. But it's ready for the most part.
And then that one's just to Mike.
Yeah. Any other questions?
Shit bus. Hello, shit bus. Shit bus approves. I'm good, shit bus. I like your name. That's a fun name.
Why not? Why not? I've seen a few of those. All right, we do need to kind of wind this down because Princess Fhaie's got to start getting ready for her live stream, uh, which is Faye's Corner. Be right here on this channel in about
All the way. There you go. 45 minutes.
yeah, about 45 minutes. So we will catch up with you all then. All righty. So that does bring us to a good stopping point. You got anything you want to throw out at them real quick, baby?
Nope.
Any drag racing footage? No. I do not have any new drag racing footage, but I do got something that you guys are going to want to see. It's funny. That's actually really funny. I like that.
Shit bus makes me smile.
There you go. All right.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that does bring us to a good stopping point where I get to say to all of you, get out there and work on a project. Don't care what it is. Just do something with yourselves. Remember, idle hands and a creative mind go together like oil and water. Okay. If you have a sweetheart, sweep them off their feet and do something special for them today.
I'll say one thing. You got a good woman there back in your. I don't know about that.
Oh, no argument. No argument there. And as always, for all of you out there, if no one out there has told any of you that they love you today, Prince Magnum does. God bless you and have a happy 24. Thank you.